Welcome to Travel in the Nose review of Holiday Inn Express. We're going to review two properties. First of all, here at the Holiday Inn Express in Yerevan, Armenia. It's the only Holiday Inn Express in the whole of Armenia, so a unique position. And then we'll reveal the identity of the other a little later in the vlog. Holiday Inn Express is a kind of mid-range hotel. It's a bit different to Holiday Inn. It generally has less facilities and can often be found on main roads or suburbs, although there are increasingly large numbers of Holiday Inn Expresses in city centres. For example, this one here, also my particular favourite on Canal de la Villette in Paris, which often offers excellent value and a really nice environment to stay in the centre of Paris. Now, the biggest difference, as I say, with Holiday Inn is the fact that you'll find more facilities at Holiday Inn. One of the advantages, however, of Holiday Inn Express, I find, is that you get very consistent standards, colour schemes, signage, comfort, soft or hard pillows, similar beds if not identical. And also, of course, its real selling point is the fact that wherever you go in the world, you get a decent, free, complimentary breakfast. So anyhow, let's put all this to the test and see what we think of Holiday Inn Express and whether there is a strong degree of consistency between properties in different countries. Let's go and have a look. The bedding is very comfortable. I find the bed a little bit hard, but I think that's probably because it's brand new. Every room has a choice of soft and hard pillows. There is a sofa bed additionally if you want one. The bathroom's adequate, it's clean, it's modern, it's obviously well maintained, and the shower is pretty good with nice Dove products. Plenty of space to hang up your suit if you've got one. I haven't on this occasion. I haven't used the TV, but it looks perfectly adequate. You've got tea, coffee, 2 bottles of mineral water, which is great. A little note to say how much care they're going to take of you. I'm super impressed by the Yerevan Holiday Inn Express. The main reason is the staff. They're absolutely phenomenal, so friendly and welcoming, even in the middle of the night, giving me recognition as Diamond Elite member, explaining to me everything the hotel has to offer. And I have to say, it's great. They produced little maps and also information leaflets about the hotel and Yerevan. But not only that, the rooms, in fact the whole hotel is totally spotless, really well maintained, and every detail is closely attended to, as I think I've shown you in the room tour. This little work area, the work seat I'm sitting on, you always get these signature red chairs all around the world with the blue background, but so many hotels of this type don't actually have workspace. Holiday Inn Express always does. The power outlets are very plentiful in sensible, logical places. Somebody once said to me that where power points and switches are placed in a hotel give you a really good idea of how thoughtfully things have been done, and it's true. And also there are USB points, 2 USB points as well. Wi-Fi is included free of charge. I think that's for everybody, so you don't have to be a member of the frequent stayer program. And also breakfast is included. The little light switches are really useful at night, I have to say. You don't have to go around looking for switches, and if you wake up in the middle of the night you can get a little bit of light. It's a brand I use a lot, but this one in Yerevan I think is one of the best I've ever stayed in. After a very late arrival at Yerevan, it's up for an all too early breakfast. The sacrifices I make, up at 7 a.m. to get here before everybody else to film everything. but it's a delightful breakfast. One of the great advantages about staying at Holiday Inn Express all around the world is that there's a free breakfast included, so you never have to pay extra. And what I find generally is that there's a fairly good spread, and often reflecting national tastes as well, which is really nice. In Armenia there's only one Holiday Inn Express, so I'm sure that standards are set rigorously by IHG, but you don't have to have them standardised across a number of hotels. So what I've noticed already, which is lovely, is apart from a good spread, lovely staff, is that you've got some real local tastes. So for example here, this is Armenian carrot cake, this is another Armenian cake, and you've got pancakes, which is obviously international, but with these lovely little cherries in syrup, and also a walnut in syrup, which are both typically Armenian. I've also got a little salad, a little fruit salad rather, which looks very fresh and refreshing. It's got orange, grapefruit and kiwi in it. But let's try this first. I'm looking forward to trying the Armenian cakes. This one looks like a kind of cheesecake, I think. Sweet and cheesecakey. Very nice. Now let's have a look at this walnut, which I've been promised is very nice. Looks very dark. It doesn't look like a walnut normally does, but let's see. Wow. So sweet, nutty, and cinnamon. And then the syrup, wow, it's better than even maple syrup. It's a kind of nutty syrup. It's a deep flavour, incredibly sweet. It's a good cappuccino. Added an extra espresso to make it a bit stronger. And let's also see what the fruit salad is like, if it's as fresh as it looks. With bits of apple as well. Yep, that's freshly made and super refreshing. The hot selection looks really amazing. I've never seen in any Holiday Inn Express such a choice of salads. I've got cucumber, I've got tomato, I've even got a bit of broccoli and sweet corn. Some hot vegetables, which looks like it includes courgette and aubergine, some roast potatoes, scrambled eggs, and a sausage. What a choice. So let's tuck into that and see what that's like. Oh, also I like this. You've got little pepper. Let's start that again. I like this. You've got pepper and salt pots as well, which you can bring along, which is nice and you often don't see in a lot of hotels. At breakfast, at any rate. A scrambled egg and a bit of potato. It's really good. The scrambled egg actually tastes like proper scrambled egg, not watery. Really nice. Let's see the sausage. It looks like a frankfurter. It's fine, even though I wouldn't normally eat a frankfurter for breakfast. And then all the fresh salad. Oh look, there's some peas down there as well. Very fresh.
The breakfast here is really good. One of my colleagues traveled maybe nearly 15 countries and always stayed only in express hotels and came saying that the best breakfast with the best opportunities and options is here. So actually I think that's true. That's really great to work in this branch, especially when it is express hotel. Many young people, many activities, many benefits. That's really great to work here. When we scan passports, we are attentive to their birthdays. Maybe they have birthday, we organize surprises. For example, today we organized one. Also, we always try to help them with everything. For our important guests, we always greet them, we always recognize them. And there are also many standards that we need to keep, and we are keep going to keep them.
Victoria and all the team have really impressed me. They work tremendously hard. One difference I've noticed between this Holiday Inn Express and others is specialisations. So you have a front desk, you have restaurant and bar staff, where, for example, in the UK, the front desk staff and the bar staff often have to interchange. So that's great because it means that you get, I think, more dedicated service. The other thing I noticed is that the breakfast was slightly different this morning. The eggs were different, effectively kind of little round poached eggs, and there were different types of Armenian jam, plum, strawberry and fig, which was really nice, a lovely local touch. And for me, the best thing that's happened, which I've not experienced even in 5-star hotels, is that when I extended my booking by one night, literally within 2 minutes I got a telephone to my room saying that I could stay in the room and that everything's been extended. I mean, even in 5-star hotels, I've had to sometimes go down to reservations, wait 15 minutes for people to fix it. So a really big 5-star reward to this Holiday Inn Express, Victoria, and all the team. I'm really impressed, and hopefully the images that I'm showing you of the room and the hotel reinforce that. It'll be interesting to see whether the other hotel is equally as good and if it competes, and also whether it has little individual touches on the catering, just like here. Well, you'll have to wait and see. Definitely another very pleasing experience at Holiday Inn Express, this time in Munich in Germany. It was only 1 week ago that I was in Yerevan, so both are fresh in my mind. To be honest, the winner is Yerevan. The team there are just unbelievable in terms of their service ethos. The breakfast has that little extra, and the whole hotel has a feeling well beyond what you would expect of Holiday Inn Express. But you really can't complain about this location either. Everything's excellent, and both hotels cost pretty much the same, just over £60 a night, and they represent really good value. Once again, the Holiday Inn Express is definitely a brand that I consistently rely on and receive very good service from. I hope that you have the same experience. Let me know in the comments below, and if you've enjoyed the video, why not subscribe? We'll see you again soon. So from Germany, Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.